Welcome to Two Villains, One Show podcast. I am your girl, Lucindara. Right now, me and Charmaine Therese, whoever she wants to be, is she a doll or is she hitting a wall? We don't know yet. But until then, I'm going to have a special little co-host to fill in for her right now as she figures out her gender identity. Welcoming to the show, Isa J. Come on through with us, like.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. Okay. So, we have to get into some things. Before I forget, I'm going to set this little timer for 8 minutes so we don't run into no technical difficulties. So, first things first, how me and Charmaine do it, we want to talk about mental health. So, how are you mentally?
I'm doing a lot better.
Okay.
Maybe like more so at the beginning of 24, I wasn't doing too well.
Mm-hmm.
But I did turn to God. Hallelujah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I ended up going to church. I go every Sunday. I'm a part of the church choir, and I feel like it helps me a lot, like stay leveled with something. Like it gives me like fulfillment in my life.
Yes, okay, so she is grounded in Christ. Okay, we support salvation and, getting grounded towards your destination over here at Two Villains, One Show, bitch. I love that for you.
Thank you.
This week, mentally, I'm doing pretty good. Shout out to the Wellbutrin. Yes. So I was already taking Adderall, but now I have Wellbutrin with the Adderall. So girl, honestly and truly, I'm trying to get everything in the pharmacy. Bitch, give me everything, huh? Because with the way this Trump administration is set up, bitch, I'm trying to be pill popped out of my mind right now. I don't want to feel nothing. If I see a burning house in front of me, I want to be able to just walk and just keep it gangsta lean. I don't even care what the hell I just see.
Right.
I don't even care.
She said, I'm still breathing.
Okay, I'm still here. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar halftime performance at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They not like us. They not like us. What did you think about it?
Honestly, I felt like it was like crazy. So I think it's because I already know he's like very animated person. Like growing up listening to him, he's always been like serious about rap and like able to give that goofball creativity like with the animation in his voice. And then on top of that, like there was stuff that was posted on the Shade Room. There was like little bits and pieces that were like underlying things going on within America that nobody noticed what the performance was about. Like never mind like if somebody said quote unquote was lip syncing or somebody else was lip syncing. But I do feel like at the end of the day, it was more than just like a performance. There was like show.
Right, there were like underlying political messages.
Yes, and even if that like him like his upbringing within the performance too, and like how Compton, how it was down there, and like it's just a bunch of stuff. It was so beautiful to me. I liked it. Love the culture.
I think because you have a music background, because she is an artist herself, you guys, and y'all will make sure to follow her on Instagram and all her socials, and you are a songwriter and producer, I feel like because you have that musical background, you're able to give it more, you're able to look at it from like an analytical and creative type of eye. Mm-hmm. I was bored as hell. I felt bitch, that shit was boring. When it comes, boring, bored to the snore, bitch. Okay? When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, his music is great. I love his music down. But I'm gonna be honest, I feel like his music is to be listened to. It doesn't really need to be performed all the time because first of all, male rappers, they're not gonna give you an 8 count. And second of all, when it's a Super Bowl, bitch, I want to see an 8 count. And I do appreciate and understand the political messaging, but girl, everything cannot be a political statement, bitch. Like, girl, sometimes I want to go to sleep, bitch. I'm not trying to be woke 24/7 around the clock. And I mean, yes, I understand that, political and black power and all that, yada, yada, yada. And it was a clear call for a revolution, but y'all ain't gonna do shit. So yes, he may be calling for a revolution, but y'all ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing.
There are a lot of people that I can say and do notice that, like, especially within like people of color communities, like, like, and it goes for like most people of color, like even where ultimately feel like people will say like a lot of stuff and be very tough on the internet, and like for sure, like yeah, like you said even too, like ride for your people, right? Like ride for all of us. Like we all want a place where we're living within America. Like we all want our sacred space not to be violated or misviewed by people that are higher above us, like with money and politically. So I mean, at the same time, people need to actually get out there and do something rather than just sitting behind a damn text screen and resharing shit and saying, please share to 5 more people and this, that, and the third. Like, what are you Are you donating?
Exactly.
Are you helping? Are you stopping eating at McDonald's? Like, like, are you doing all these things that support those horrible things to stop what they're doing? So it's just like, you can't really talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I appreciate that it was a call to the, like, it was a clear call for a revolution, but if we're gonna do a clear call for a revolution, then let the actual revolution happen. I feel like nowadays we have glamorized the idea of a revolution, but it's like, when is it actually going to, when is the revolution going to go into evolution? Like, when is it actually going to happen? Are y'all ready to really get in the field and fall in on God in heaven? Bitch, are you ready to come straight from the shoulders? Okay, bitch, like, what are we really doing? Stop playing with me, bitch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Right. So, let's get into Trump and his executive orders because the bitch won't put the pen down.
Deadass. Needs to stop. Gotta go.
Yeah, because I'm sick of it. Like, right now, this man has... According to the internet and Google, he has renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, something that we don't need to be worried about or that we don't need. The tariffs now, the packages that you're getting on Shein are coming with the extra $100 you gotta pay to get out the damn post office, which I will not be doing. It's really a whole lot of bullshit going on. How are you feeling about this? Are you ready for the tariffs? Have the tariffs affected your...
Oh, yes. No, I feel like a lot of the stuff... Ooh, bitch. A bitch can barely get by in this economy already. Being middle to low class, it is not safe for you hoes. It is not safe.
I swear to God.
I just feel like, with everything going on, like, and stuff like that, people like me and people like you, like, how are we expected to make a living?
No, literally.
And not even just that, financially.
Especially with the way these jobs be playing. Because it's already hard enough to get one, and then when you do get one, they want to pay you pennies and crumbs and overwork you to the bone.
And then they don't even want to hire you half the time because based off how you look, if we want to get into that too.
Because, you know, she wanted to make sure that all the big companies roll back on their DEI. And then, so you want to take the DEI away, you want to try to take everybody's rights away, and then on top of it, you want to add tariffs on top of everything, knowing good well everybody is broke. Like, girl, at this point...
Like, shit and goodwill's going up.
Girl. Literally, even the goodwill is going up. Is it even a goodwill? Because now it's feeling like a bad will. Okay. So, baddies.
Pose for me.
Ass fat, slim, thick, dumb, because we got to get into the baddies that are making me real maddie, bitch, because this season is boring. How are you feeling about the episode that just passed?
The past 2 episodes were kind of boring. Okay, but I am excited for the next one.
Oh, because the next one, it is going down.
And I'm not gonna lie, it did look like Biggie was going blow for blow finally with Nunu. Like, it finally looked like Biggie was fighting. Like, she was...
Biggie be getting on my goddamn nerves.
She do, but the bitch need to start stepping her cookies up and get in the field already.
Oh my God, the way she got in the field for Anna, but she won't even get in the field for herself, bitch. I hope Nunu beats the brakes off that bitch. Shout out to... I know everybody does not like Nunu off of the honest shit, but in Nunu's defense, girl...
She got jumped.
And she got jumps.
She got
jumped. I'm telling you, even though Biggie was keeping up with her, Nunu better beat the brakes off Biggie, bitch.
Yeah, because honestly, Biggie needs that a little bit. I do feel like that. Even though I like Anna and all like the little trio between her and Tasiki and Biggie, I do be noticing like even on social media sometimes like, and they're not my friends, but I mean at the end of the day, I do be seeing what I see, and homegirl do get a little like pressed easily, even like over her other homegirl hanging out with somebody else. Like if you hang out with somebody I don't like, that's not on me.
Yeah, Biggie.
And that's not on you either. Have your fun.
Like the temper tantrum she threw about the whole Stunner Girl thing, about the whole Stunner Girl song. Like, girl, are you really that pressed about some beef 3 seasons ago that you started?
And then on top of that, if it really bothered you that much, pull homegirl to the side. Don't call her out on the fucking mic.
Like, girl. You could have easily handled that issue like with a conversation.
But Natalie was also a little weird too because she be picking and choosing.
Hello, just like Scotty said, she be picking and choosing because bitch.
She said maybe it's a girl. I don't know. No, baby, that's not a girl. She just like to whoop your ass because you would let her.
Exactly, because even though I don't care for Biggie, what I do know is Biggie would whoop Natalie's ass easily.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
Sure.
Biggie would whoop Natalie's ass, and Natalie knows that because bitch, how in the hell are you gonna sit here and say that? Oh, I've known Biggie forever. I could never put my hands on her. But you put your hands on Scotty all the time, and you know Scotty longer than you know Biggie. Jabba, okay, of the Now That's TV, she has been on 3 Now That's TV shows and has amassed a following of 73,000 followers on Instagram. Yet she is working at Popeyes. Bitch, what? Do you not know how to market yourself? I'm not saying that 73,000 followers translates into $73,000. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. But what I am saying is, after being on 3 Now That's TV shows and having a following of that magnitude, and girl, ChatGPT exists. Girl, where's the YouTube channel? Where are the products? Club hostings. I mean, there's just, I mean, girl, the OnlyFans. There's just so many things that you can do with such a platform.
And does Homegirl have like a marketing team?
She needs a marketing team.
Does she not?
She does clearly not.
Not even like in her Instagram running, like it don't say like homegirl, it says email my booking for. No,
right. No. Girl, I don't see a booking email whatsoever.
She need to at least go, there's even boxing rings you can go have fun at. Like,
exactly, like bitch, girl, club hostings, event hostings, bitch, get a bottle girl. Bottle girl, bitch, booking
meet people every night.
Hello, what is a tea, bitch? You know what, if you do need a marketing team, you know who she can call? You and me. Okay, so now we gotta get into Cash Doll claiming that she was the doll that started it all. So the whole controversy within itself, I mean, controversies usually are interesting, so I am gonna use that term loosely in this sense because, girl, at this point, this beef is so stale and so old. But it all started when it all started when she did her Shannon Sharpe interview, and Shannon, you know, being the messy queen that he is, he asked her what started that whole beef, and she said that, you know, I was the first doll, and I just kind of wanted respect on that, and that was all it was. Well, Asian the Brat was not messing with that, and she had something to say, and then it was a Twitter beef galore and all this other stuff, and in the midst of that, Asian decided to use this time to announce her pregnancy. Asian is one of the corniest bitches I've ever seen in my entire life. But the bitch
pretty in the face.
Beautiful, beautiful girl.
Maybe not in the body.
Okay, exactly. Because bitch, I don't know who told her those injections were a good idea. But, you know, we will talk about
King Von, R.I.P. But yeah.
Okay, bitch. Girl, the way she had to ride his coattails to get none of that shit. Okay, some type of motion. But it's just the things that Asian Doll does to try to get back in the social media cycle, and it's like the fact that you would use this Twitter beef as a perfect time to announce your pregnancy just speaks to your corniness.
Yeah, that was so
but I don't even
tacky even.
Yes, very tacky. Very deep class sex. Right.
But I'm not gonna no tea, no shade. The girl that did start the wave for me was Cuban and Asian. Yeah, they were the dolls that did start the doll wave for me. And Dream, I would say too, but
no, I will say Cash Doll was the first.
I wasn't really paying attention too much because I guess she was a little more. She was like in and out of mainstream and underground, and I was more of an underground girly. And so I did hear the other dolls like
before you heard about Cash.
Yeah, but Cash Doll, no shade, she's a great rapper, rapper. All of them are, but. I just feel like the whole beef is just where's it going?
Okay, so Alexis Sky has come to the front and has finally admitted that her questionable Christian rebrand was all for a man. Bitch, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that shit is disgusting.
Cause girl,
distasteful.
You playing with God? You playing with God for a man? Like women like Alexis Sky have spent their whole lives kind of getting by off of, you know, riding dick. You know what I'm saying? You know, Fetty Wap, her baby daddy of her, like her real baby daddy, because she thought it was Fetty Wap. The real baby daddy, you know, also has money as well. A lot of the revenue, income, and motion that Alexis Sky has been able to achieve for herself has always been like in a male-centered space. I mean, you know, video vixen, IG model, you know what I'm saying? Again, a part of the male gaze. Like a lot of the things that she has done when it comes to just, you know, her motion has always been, you know, within the male gaze or male-centered. So finding out that her Christian rebrand was for a man was not surprising, because when you've done anything and everything for a man your whole entire life, I mean, of course you don't know who you are. Of course you will morph into anything and any identity that will get you some type of, you know, attention or anything from that man. But let me not say the man. Maybe your desire for that man is of Satan. Ooh. Okay? Because, bitch, play with God for a man's attention. Girl, that's just clear-cut demonic. Alexis Sky, I need you to go strictly to therapy. I don't need you to go to any more churches. You don't need to go to any more clubs. You don't need to go to any more TV networks.
Girl, just stay away from the religions. Stay away from all of them.
Stay away from the religion. Stay away from the reality TV.
And go to the ward, bitch.
Okay. Don't go to the Lord. Go to the psych ward. Okay, because you're leaving hanging, bitch. Our last topic of the day is Miss Nikki Baby and her baby daddy, baby mama drama that blew up in her face. Bitch, that's why Cheryl 7 always says that you never want to build a man up because he will break you down in the end. Okay? What was your reaction when you heard about him leaving her for his damn side chick? With 2 kids.
I just feel like the same way you get them is the same way how you lose them. And a lot of these girls I heard be playing with a man that was already owned at one point, and then once you lock him in, what makes you think he wasn't finna do the same to you, Miss Nikki Baby?
That's very true, that's very true. And then on top of that, when you want to sit here and get knocked up by a YN, what do you really expect? What do you really expect? Like, girl, come on now. Like, let's go ahead and use our critical thinking skills and really get our brain cells into overdrive. Like, exactly, with the type of money that Miss Nikki Baby was born into and that she is accustomed to, girl, you could have married you a oil company owner, a freaking realtor, a CEO of a bank branch. Like, girl, she has like that Persian generational money.
She does though. She came from a wealthy family.
She came from a wealthy family. Like,
and my girl's always been kind of wealthy.
Exactly. Like, your parents could have really set you up with like some type of like generation.
You could have had a prince.
Okay. A whole prince. And maybe even the king too.
Right.
Okay, bitch. But you wanted to get with the YN girl.
You wanted to get with the jester, baby.
You wanted to get with a court jester. You wanted to get with a YN, and you were surprised on how your relationship took an end. Like, bitch, come on now.
And then the bitches be posting all about their business and get mad when bitches like us want to talk about it.
Girl, because the way his side chick is a little too bold and a little too comfortable off of the pillow talk that her and him have been having. Because a lot of the things that the side chick has been saying, like, oh, she don't even see her kids and da-da-da-da-da. This YN has been running his goddamn mouth. What did I tell you? What did Cher say? Don't build a nigga up because he will what? Tear you down, bitch. Now he over there pillow talking about you to the next bitch.
That's why Cher said also, I don't need a man because I am the rich man.
Bitch, wake it up. Wake it up.
Come on.
And Nikki Baby, you really are the rich man. Like, that's the crazy part. You really are a rich man.
You are the rich man. Why do you need a man? Y'all bitches need to take Cher for advice. I know she dating somebody real young right now, but either way, besides the point, y'all always need to get like Cher. My girl had 1 kid, lived her whole life, did what she did, da-da-da-da-da. And my girl's always been cunt since day one. Cher is still one cunt lady. Like, tell me how old Cher is. I guarantee y'all don't even know.
Exactly.
She been around so long, you look the same for so long. And my girl stay back in boys. Stay back in everybody. And she get the fine ones too.
And then on top of that, bitch, they don't be playing in her face as bad as this bitch.
Right.
Like,
you will never catch the blade in her face for real.
Miss Nikki Baby, you were the rich man, but you wanted to play house with a YN. So that includes two villains, one show, where our unpopular opinion is everybody's opinion. I know this was a different episode for you guys because y'all used to seeing me and Charmaine, Charmaine, whoever she wants to be. We will figure it out soon enough and eventually. But I know that you enjoyed what me and Isa J. Where can they find you? Where can they follow you?
Y'all hoes can find me on @real REAL Isa EZAH and then the letter J. So y'all can find me on Instagram right there. Y'all hoes love me my Snapchat. Y'all dirty and y'all nasty. But yeah, I love to make music with all you hoes. I like to talk to people, so tap into it. And thank you for having me.
Of course.
So much fun.
And I love it. We had a great time. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe, bitches. Yeah.